3, 2. Hello, and welcome to another Giggling Schoolgirls Get Giddy when guys like good friends get going on jokes about geckos getting groped by girly-looking goat fingers. Uncle Gary got geared up to go learn how to make people laugh on stage while lighting Lincoln logs on fire episode of the Days Grimm. My name is Brian Michael Day.
My name is Thomas Grimm.
I'm going to start doing Donald Trump fingers more often, too, by the way.
Like the air guns?
I'm a big fan of the air guns. This guy right here. How are you, dude?
Doing good.
I had something really embarrassing happen to me. I have to tell you about it.
I'm here for it.
You're goddamn right you are for the next hour. So I'm in the gym, and I often listen to Katy Perry while I'm lifting, or Taylor Swift. So I'm on I'm on Katy Perry Teenage Dream Radio on Spotify. Shout out, check it out. It's a hell of a playlist. Listening to that, and then Nicki Minaj comes up. My Bluetooth headset randomly disconnects.
Hot.
And it was like mid-verse of like, lick my pussy all out. And I'm like, oh, fuck, shit, balls. Hey, fucking stop it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fucking
Gotta
most
keep those
annoying
headphones
shit,
charged.
dude. Well, dude, but anyways, yeah. So if that's ever happened to you, feel free to let us know or don't, whatever. But anyways, what's up with you? You doing okay?
Yeah, doing fine.
Oh, yeah. All right, dude. Hey, you want to hit him with that intro?
No, you can.
Oh, shit. Hit him with that intro. Today, joining us in the Days Grimm studio, Good Friends Comedy, two individuals, David Bohrnstedt and Bri Gibson. What's up, guys?
I'm Good Friends Comedy.
Yeah.
I said that backwards, dude.
An honor to be here.
You got it.
Normally, he does the intro. That's why I'm like all fucking gaggle fucked right now. I said the names backwards. I said the intro backwards. I'm lucky I'm even like holding
He's
it
trying to
together.
learn Pig Latin is what he's getting at, I think.
Yeah, dude. And speaking of pigs, dude, fucking Bob's Gym West Side. What the fuck is going on over there,
Bob's
dude?
Gym West Side is the worst, Bob's.
God damn, dude. It's fucking bonkers, man. Like, I'm so tired. Like, the New Year crew, the guys that sign up, like, at the beginning of the year? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And they normally quit by, like, end of January. They're like, oh, I need to cancel my subscription because I have fucking polio now or whatever. It's like, normally they fade out by now. They're hanging fucking tough this year, dude. Like, February, and they're still in there. And it's just like, come on, dude. Like,
He's really mad he can't park up front anymore.
yeah. I'm just going to start using the handicap spot. Honestly. So anyways, what's up, guys? How are you?
Good.
Yeah, we're doing pretty good.
Yeah, doing
Welcome
well.
to the Days Grimm shoebox. So we like to start the show with a quick little 60-second snippet, like elevator pitch, if you will, of who you are.
I guess you both can do it.
So we can go 1-to-1. We can go like 30 seconds here, like 5 seconds here, 30 seconds here. No, I'm just joking. But like, no, but like,
Yeah, Bri, you can talk for 15 seconds,
Okay.
and then we're going to
Got
switch
it.
on over
Yeah.
to David for 15
No, that's great.
So just who is David and who is Bri? And David, I guess you can go first.
So my name is David Bohrnstedt. I have lived in the Evansville area for about 15 years and got involved into Good Friends Comedy back in 2021. And I went to Castle, and that's the gist of my life as of right now. So,
Ooh,
yeah.
that's awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty great. It's fucking sad, actually.
That's great.
So you come from money, is what it sounds.
Oh, yeah, so much money. So much
there was
money.
a lot of cake.
Lucky
Warwick
bastard.
County, dude.
Yeah,
You know-
Warwick County, man. Boone's Vegas. Come on. No.
Yeah, come on. Where my money, folks.
That's
And then
you,
Bri.
Yeah, I'm Bri. I'm not from here. I'm from Kentucky. I'm trying to speak really straight so you can't tell that I'm from Kentucky. But yeah, we started, good friends at the same time.
Yeah, okay.
Pretty cool backstory.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah.
So you're from Kentucky. Whereabouts did you say?
Western Kentucky.
Western Kentucky.
Yeah, Madisonville, Hopkinsville
Madisonville's
area.
not bad.
It's okay. Yeah, sure.
Actually, we just had a guy on from. Do you know where Apollo is? the high school Apollo.
It
That's in
sounds
Owensboro,
familiar. Yeah,
right?
I'm familiar
Owensboro.
with
So I
that.
think that's farther east of you, right?
I've been to
Okay.
Owensboro a lot, though.
So Jason Koger was actually just on the show. He's from Owensboro. He's like the second guy I know from Kentucky. So I just like to bring that
Cool.
up anytime I talk to somebody from Kentucky.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, he's an author. He actually got his hands blown off by an electric
Oh
line.
my
Yeah.
God, you're going to start with that he's an author and
Pretty
not
fucking sick,
with
dude.
the other
Well, that's
part?
why he wrote the
Yeah.
book.
Well, he's an author first, and then he's got no
Right
hands.
on.
No,
Okay.
he's super, like, dude, he's so awesome. Like, he has a lot of jokes. Like, the name of his book is Handed a Greater Purpose.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Fucking crushing it, right?
For sure.
Rolling with it.
But anyway, so now that we know a little bit about you guys, we like to do this little treat every week called the Death of the Week. Now, there's a couple of ways that this could go. It's not going to be great any way we look at it, because essentially what has happened here is some poor individual has died, and we are about to make fun of them.
Aw.
So, yeah, sucks for this dude. This week's Death of the Week brought to you by
Thedaysgrimm.com.
no intro music. There we go. Brought to you by Thedaysgrimm.com. Oh yeah, dude, and Corn Dog Development. Super sick coasters. Check him out. Promo code DaysGrimm. 10% off anything in his store. Also, check out Thedaysgrimm.com. Get you a mug, a t-shirt like the one I'm wearing, or this mug right here. Get you one of those bad boys, dude. All right, this week's Death of the Week. Dude, fuck. Had an excellent name, was an American congressman and a fighter in the Civil War, and like many lawmakers in early years of the U.S., was a trained lawyer who earned his living from court cases on the side. I'm trying so fucking hard.
He looks like Abraham Lincoln from that vampire movie if he got bit by a vampire.
Won himself a place in the history books for other reasons than his patriotism. However, when he accidentally shot himself in court in 1871, the cause was an attempt to prove a point. Was defending a murder suspect and wished to point out that the victim could have shot himself accidentally. To demonstrate, he fired the murder weapon. However, it was still loaded and was shot fatally in the bladder. The suspect was acquitted.
I mean, man did his job.
I don't see. That's a win.
He went to the grave on a W.
Yeah.
On a
Man,
W.
in the bladder.
Right in the bladder.
Yeah, and I don't. This one's not like
On his hand.
But there's a happy ending. The suspect was acquitted.
Yeah,
Acquitted.
he did a great
For
job.
them.
I had to kind of like take this with it. I don't know how to take this one. Like, I mean, at the end of the day, you're happy that he gets the W, but also like, did you have to die to prove it?
Yeah, it's just our justice system, man. That's
It's so.
Does he have like cocaine on his sleeve?
I don't know, dude. He's got a little. There's a little particulate here. I mean, I don't want to speculate, but I think cocaine was popular in the 1820s. So, but anyways,
Probably.
How old was he?
it does not say actually.
Well,
so
he looks older. Like I'm sure he had a life.
Well, but that was back in the 1870s. He could be 26 there.
so
You don't
true.
know.
But that's also like a life
Yeah.
lived
That's like
back
his
then.
life
Yeah.
expectancy.
Yeah, that's true.
yeah, he was actually 25 right here. I know it doesn't look it, but times were hard back then. So, anyways, yeah, shout out to you. Way to go.
No pun intended.
Yeah, dude, I feel really bad about doing the Death of the Week, but we kind of started as like a play on words because we were like playing with the idea of like what to name the show. Initially, it was going to be
Trash.
trash can or trash or dumpster fire or like something terrible, like a negative connotation.
Sure.
Then we landed on the Days Grimm. So we kind of do the Death of the Week as like a play on the name Grimm, I guess.
Sure.
But there really is no reason for us to do it other than the fact that we just like to make fun of people. So.
Right.
And to show people that they could die at any time. You know what I mean? Like in
There's
some
that.
That's a great
crazy
reminder.
way. Your
Yeah.
day could
Yeah.
be so much worse. You know?
Yeah. And then one day you could be mentioned on this podcast.
Yeah.
Right.
Dude,
So.
have you ever had a moment where you're like, fuck, I'm about to be the Death of the Week? You know what I mean? Like where you truly
Yeah.
thought you were about to die, dude?
Yeah, I think I have probably.
Doing something completely
Yeah.
dumb too.
Yeah, dude, fucking. And we've had some good ones, dude. Fuck. Anyways, Death of the Week.
So how'd you guys meet?
How did we meet? So actually, I remember. So good friends. I remember was started back in 2020 during the pandemic, and it was started by Jake Jones, who is a friend of mine, and he started it because he wanted to bring comedy back into the area, and he wanted to get local people the chance to, really get to, try to make people laugh and such. And the problem was it happened during the pandemic. So there was a few videos shot, but there was nothing else. And Bri, actually, I remember Facebook friended each other back in 2020 because you were wanting to get involved with something in the area.
Yeah. So Jake Jones, he started that in 2020, and I had wanted to get involved with that. And so we friended on Facebook, and I friended like a few other people. And then that stopped because of COVID. And then fast forward 2 years later, I posted on Facebook that like I wanted to get something started with comedy, with like writing and stuff. And then like everyone, commented and they were interested. So we made a group chat. And then once we got that going, we were just like, why don't we just stick with good friends? Since it's like already made, it's already established. Let's just use the account since it already has like a few hundred likes on it, you know? Yeah, and that's how, they all know each other separately, if you want to talk more about that.
Yeah, so I had a production company at one point with Shazabe Raza, who's also a part of Good Friends, and we were filming a lot way before the pandemic, and then obviously when that happened, we had to do a pause, and so we got, and I knew Jake from filming, and we all were buddies, and we had actually filmed some short films together.
Don't you guys all kind of work together too through JRL?
That's not me. That's Mr. Jake Clark.
Our videographer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He's a good man.
He works for,
Sick.
It's not me, unfortunately. But there was a lot of random connections for sure.
Oh yeah, but everyone that showed up to that meeting is still like here, like with us today,
That's
like over a year later. So
how deep is the crew now? Like because I think I saw a picture posted by
like you guys all living together in like a apartment.
We're
like
actually
friends,
we're
a
a part of
content
a cult.
house.
I was going to say, do you have like a commune going? Or?
No.
We do. We shave our heads and bow and pray. This is a wig, by the way.
Yeah,
both wigs.
Just look normal in society.
100%. No, I would do the same, honestly. So is there like a Kool-Aid sitch going on here, or have we not gotten to that stage?
You got to wait a few years before that happens.
You got to really get in there.
It's a commitment.
Hey, shout out to Jonestown. Anyways, dude, have you fucking looked up some of that shit?
Yeah, it's
Jesus
weird.
Fucking Christ.
How
dude.
anyone could follow a guy that looked like that is
Have you-
beyond me. He was creepy looking.
They made a documentary about it.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
The end.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, when everybody dies.
Everyone knows about the end.
Sucks.
It's everything else.
Do you
before
think
the end.
Kool-Aid's
Have you
missing
heard-
out on the marketing during Halloween?
Have you heard? Dude, let me make my fucking point. Have you heard the audio recording?
Yes.
Fuck.
Yeah. It's pretty.
Fuck.
It's pretty disgusting.
There's like babies crying in the background. I mean, like
Not for long.
Not that like makes. I don't like children, so it doesn't make me feel that bad. But like all the women, though, you know what I mean? Like, God, dude, you just feel terrible. It's like, no, Jonestown, fucking gnarly. So you guys got that kind of thing going on. So, but how many deep are you now in your commune?
So, Bri, why don't you take this?
There like 8 of us now.
I think
So we have there's 8 of us now. Yes. I just was remembering.
So should we mention their names?
Total
Recall.
is,
Total recall.
Yeah. There's a great franchise. There's Jake Jones.
Yes.
Just like and then there's David Bohrnstedt, and then there's Shazabe Raza, and then there's Nick Harris. There's Corey Day. There's Jake Clark, Michaela Nykum, Bri Gibson,
And a partridge in a pear tree.
and then is there someone that we're missing?
I don't think so.
Dude, they're gonna feel.
We mentioned Shazay, bro.
Number 9 is gonna feel so bad when they hear this, and you're gonna be like,
Number 9's
No,
fired.
it's 8. Yeah, no, that's all of us, and
How did
some
I
of
forget
us.
about Daryl?
Yeah,
It's funny.
Daryl.
Corey is the new guy. We call him new guy.
Yeah,
For the first couple weeks, I called him Clay. That's a true story. I don't know why, but
I think
it's Corey.
So for everyone that doesn't know, he's referencing my brother. Oh wait, you may or may not have just leaned in on camera. So, anyways, don't. But yeah, that's interesting. So why do you go with Clay?
Clay. So I don't know why he looked like a Clay. I think I saw Corey C. last name Day, and then somehow my brain
You threw an L in there.
I did
You
somehow.
took a D
It was
out.
an L though, for real. because it was not a W.
Yeah.
W.
You should have put the D in instead of taking the D out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
With him specifically.
Lessons learned.
But he did keep the
And
D
is
in.
Clay in the room with
Yeah.
us?
Yeah, that is
Clay
the,
is here.
That is the Clay in body and spirit.
Yeah.
But that's interesting, dude. So this all kind of there was three in the beginning, right? When there was three, it was you, Jake.
Well, really, so Jake Jones started this whole thing, and there wasn't anyone that was completely situated with the group. It honestly wasn't until Bri messaged Jake, and you messaged a group on Facebook saying that you were interested in writing, and creating, and such. And Jake Jones tagged me and Shazay to do this, and we were immediately interested. And then some other people that ended up liking the post were the ones that ended up joining.
Yeah, like Nick.
Yeah.
Nick, he's into stand-up and stuff, and he just wanted to give it a shot, and he's still in the group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So not all of us like knew each other. Like some
So
of us
what's
were new.
so like when's one of the first time you guys like gather as a group? What's that like?
What was it like? Oh, I like got into a car with like two strange men
So-
that I had no idea.
Actually, it's funny because we met.
It's a real
at,
call girl type situation we got
Yeah.
going on here.
Well,
I'm always willing to try new things.
anything for comedy.
Hey man, $20 is $20.
In this economy, come on.
You're killing me.
So it started off that Bri messaged us, and then we decided to meet at Jake Jones's studio, and Bri was the only woman there, and in the car. And then Shazab and I are in a car, and we're like, "Hey, come on over here." We're thinking, this is actually.
It's like, okay. Sure.
We've got candy.
We
Yeah.
learned this in the 90s about stranger danger. What are we doing? But
I guess I did
no, but it was weird because we immediately all clicked, and we all I think we all had a weird sense of humor. Found that out, and we're now here and doing all right.
So
Yeah,
what's it
killing
like when you guys like meet up to write sketches, or do you guys like message and you're like, oh, I've got this idea for a sketch or something funny, or do you guys like text each other like random funny jokes as you think of them to see if you can build off of them?
Well, we have a group chat and we meet every Tuesday. So like no matter what, we see each other every week. So then we can, discuss, and we write stuff by ourselves separately and then bring it, and then we like give notes on each other's stuff, and then if one of us has an idea, we'll throw it out there and then we build up on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Okay, sick, dude. So what is okay, you guys can go independently on this, but what is the worst joke you think you've ever laughed at? And you can answer that however you want.
Well, I heard a joke about 20 minutes ago that was pretty bad.
yeah, I'm gonna say I'm
So I'm
gonna
gonna probably
nominate
say
that
that's
one.
my answer. No?
So reference, what episode was that, you fucking asshole? Do you remember?
No, it'd be in the 30s or something.
Yeah, the 30s or something. So
And you can't say on air.
God damn it, dude. Yeah. That word's off limits. I'm gonna have to. Jesus fucking.
I gotta throw it in once episode so he bleeps it.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he does it on
Interesting.
purpose.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're starting a Patreon though, so if you want to hear that word, that'll be on our Patreon, completely uncensored, moving forward.
Worth it. Yeah.
Yeah. So
That word.
we invested in our website before the Patreon, and then we're going to move to the Patreon now that the website's up and running. So
Oh, cool.
stay tuned, y'all. But yeah, so and then the Corey had a really good joke that I laughed at that was terrible. We had a death of the week where a young lady was sucked out of an airplane.
I think I heard this one.
It was fucking rancid. It was awful. Like blood, guts, the whole bit.
Yeah.
And the story kind of goes into it. I forget what episode that was. It was like 20s, 30s ish. And then I come back from going pee, and Corey's just going on and on about somebody said something about a glory hole.
He said a gory hole.
Jesus.
And
And
Corey
I
came out
play.
with-
I
Yeah.
play like a game sometimes where like somebody will say something like he said glory hole and I was like glory hole, yeah. Like you just kind of play on the name where it sounds
Yeah.
familiar, and I just do it all the time, and we ended up talking about glory holes.
Yeah, so we have attention deficit disorder,
Yes.
just collectively.
Yeah.
collectively. Do you find that like creative people have that like innately, just like in their body? I feel like you have to have ADD.
Yeah, I would probably say so.
I don't think so.
Oh, whoa.
I really don't. I don't think so.
Don't think so?
Big debate of
Yeah. I'm
They're
controversial.
running out of Adderall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll come up with an idea, and then I'll have 5, and then I'll forget what the original idea was. So yeah, I definitely have a little bit of that.
You guys use like voice memos on your phone sometimes?
I
to,
do
like,
when I'm
record
in the
jokes?
car. It's always when I'm in the car and I can't get to my phone or
Right.
I'll die.
I
So
just write notes. on
Is
my
there
phone.
like a moment, like she said, in the car? Is that when most of your comedy like
yeah, if
flows
I'm
to
like
you?
with my thoughts alone and I'll have like the best idea ever and I
You
can't
seem
get
like
to
a
my
shower
phone.
guy.
I take baths, but no, seriously. Really.
Let me get that- let me get that straight.
And you know,
Get some wine going, and all right, time to take an hour to think about some ideas. Now, I don't know when I ran them. It comes any time of the day. So
That's yeah, because I don't see how he would get a notebook in the shower. Now that I'm thinking about it, but you are a notebook guy though. That's interesting. So
Yeah.
tangible. You like the pencil in hand and on paper, right?
So yeah, I used to be more a notebook guy. When I would write a script, when I used to write, I would write them first and then type them. Now I'll take notes on my phone and then I'll write it down on well, not write it down. I'm on the computer now, for God's sake.
Yeah.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
2023.
No
Where's
tab.
my typewriter? You know. So,
What is this? The Roaring 20s, dude. But anyways, hey, speaking of which, you just had a Roaring 20s party, and that suit is not black. You fucking douche.
said it was charcoal.
Jesus fucking
I
Christ.
think it classifies as
We have to
charcoal.
go to a gala coming up in like a couple of weeks. Actually,
2
by
weeks.
the time this airs, we'll have gone to the gala. But is that how you say it? Gala?
It's called a charity ball.
I wanted to say gala, but I didn't want to offend anybody. I don't know the right way to say the word. So, anyways,
gala.
GALA. Yeah, we're going to a black and white gala, and you have to wear all black or all white or a combination of the two. Douche nozzle bought a fucking gray suit.
The one thing.
Charcoal. You can
Actually,
wear
I
a black
get it.
button up underneath it.
Black and white together. I get it.
He's just blending.
Yeah.
So, anyways, so this has been rolling since 2020, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
but it
Oh.
really kind of started going in last year.
2020.
22.
What you know as Good Friends Now started in 2021.
2020,
Yes.
late
Yeah.
2021,
Late.
early
Yeah, late
2022.
2021.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you guys have like a timeline of like we need to drop like a video a week and like or
Yeah, like last year we tried to drop a video a week and that's the same goal, but like with our longer videos we're trying to just do like 1 or 2 a month now because of time.
That's
and
actually an
stuff.
interesting thought. So, like, what is a good Donald Trump hands? See what I'm doing there?
Donald Trump hands so
What's a good video? I'm just gonna kind of throw them in there.
Yeah,
A
you
good
got it.
video length. You know what I mean?
Any sketch I think is like between like 3 to 5 minutes. Anything over that's insane,
Yes.
in my opinion.
so
But it could
no
be
comedy short films in your guys' future?
To be determined.
TBD. TBD.
But we'll also kind of challenge ourselves too, because you'll see for a little while. I mean, we were doing videos for like a minute 30, trying to get to there.
Yeah, but you can
know?
also, I mean, like
Yeah.
you can also be under a minute too.
Yeah.
I just like
Especially with reels and shorts now.
Yes.
Yeah, for the sake of people's attention span, though, like no, we try not to go over 5 minutes.
Yeah.
That checks out. So, what is the key to making a 5-minute long video that kind of has somebody locked in the whole time? You know what I mean? Because that is a longer video. So, what is
We don't
the
know.
key?
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, we don't know.
We're
what the hell
workshopping
doing.
it. We're workshopping
They
it.
found us. They
Yeah.
found out about us. Yeah, I don't really.
Is there like a way that you like keep like from scene to scene that you're like, okay, now jump here, keep them engaged, jump here. You know what I mean? Like, is there some kind of motto or method or model that you guys use to keep them in tune, or
not for a 5-minute sketch, I don't think.
no?
Yeah, well, so we like write scripts for like the longer ones that we do, or like all of the ones we do, really.
Okay.
And with scripts, it's like it translates like a minute per page, so we can kind of get a good idea of like what the finished project, like how long it'll be from the script itself.
Okay.
That's kind of how we do it.
Fair enough. And how many have you guys filmed so far?
I think we've done
Like complete
28?
28
projects
or something.
Yeah, like almost 30.
Yeah.
Do you like have a way you guys divide them by year or something, like to yourselves?
What?
So like,
Word that question better. God, dude, what are
Yeah.
you fucking having a
so
stroke?
like seasons. Like, would you classify them as
Oh,
like
yeah.
2022 as a season?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we're kind of doing that. No,
Yeah, so season 2's coming up.
I don't know. Yeah. So like 2021 is kind of like first season. 2022 is one
yeah.
season, and then this can kind of be like a season.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, so we're doing like a seasons type thing. Do you guys categorize them like that? I guess like when you're putting them
Well,
out.
I mean,
like,
there's like a YouTube playlist that has like
Yeah.
season 1 on it, but like that's about as hard.
IMDb as well. I put them.
Yeah,
on there.
IMDb
Yeah.
too.
Okay. Sweet.
IMDb.
Internet
I'm
movie
blue.
database.
Yep.
I'm blue.
Yeah.
And then how long would it take to come up with this logo?
That is from Jake Jones's wife.
Katie.
She made the logo.
Yeah, she's
Okay,
awesome.
whose teeth are they?
That's a good question.
Or did she just come up with them on the fly?
He said he wanted something with a chipped tooth. There's a story behind it. I think he had a chipped tooth or someone had a chipped tooth, and he's like, put a chipped tooth in there, and then history was made.
Well, and like I said, it was already kind of not super established, but we loved the name Good Friends, and we loved the logo, and we were
so
just
good.
like, we were not going to change that. It's just funny.
It's nice.
What's that
as it
NFT
is.
guy? He's like, make it an NFT. They're saying it about everything. Is this an NFT yet?
Like Logan Paul.
Not yet, but coming in 2023.
Well, we don't want to spoil it, but
Spoiler alert.
I'm going to be honest with you. Do you guys know who Tony Tripp is? He's in the Warwick County area.
He owns Unspoken Art.
He also
Studios
comes
in
from money, much like yourself, sir.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Very rich.
I don't know. Property tax is so expensive out there, so I just assume they have more money than I do.
Yeah, that's why I live in Evansville now.
But anyways, Tony Tripp, he's from Warwick County in that area, and he came on, and dude, we did 2 hours and change on NFTs, and
oh my gosh.
I don't even know what happened. Like, I just blacked out for 2 hours. Like, it was intense, dude. It was intense. Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
Was it intense
I
for
set
you?
up an account and I still struggle with it.
Yeah, I feel like I've watched hours of videos trying to explain what it is. I still don't.
Yeah, it's like, what's blockchain?
I don't know.
I don't even know,
You
dude.
can't copy it. That's
Yeah.
all I know. I think that's it. You can't copy it.
No.
That's like
You can
it.
screenshot it, but you don't own it.
Yeah, but you don't own it.
Yeah,
but
we don't have answers for this. So.
Dude, it's insane. So,
Foolish.
anyways, there's your next bit idea. No, I'm just joking. So, anyways, how do you, take that with you and forever hold on to it. So, how many ideas do you constantly have like juggling at once before you like pull the trigger on one? Are there like, is there like a vision board somewhere that just has like fucking cream pie guy, fucking FedEx dude, fucking, what, do you have like these alive and floating, or is it just all in the group chat, or?
I mean, we like when we first started both last year and this year, we like brainstormed a bunch and we have like this notes app with all kinds of weird ass ideas and we just pull from those at first.
Okay.
But then once we get that rolling, people throughout the weeks just kind of come up with their own sketch ideas and write them. Although this year we're trying to like collaborate a little bit more in meetings and come up with ideas with each other
As a group.
and write. Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's difficult, but we think it's fun. So.
Yeah.
Kind of
Well,
want
it's
to
nice
do more
like
of
one
that.
person can tell a joke and it like jogs an idea for somebody
Yeah.
else to like add on to
Absolutely.
it. And then you're just
Even
all
yeah.
thrown
yeah,
in.
even
We've-
if the idea
yeah.
sucks, it helps.
And we've done that before,
Mm-hmm.
you know. I mean, we'll add on to something that sometimes we'll get into arguments. Oh, should this be added? Like, yeah, and we'll have to defend it or go against it. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it just depends. Absolutely.
So as far as one thing that I find interesting about comedy, and I tell everybody the same thing every time I talk about it, I think that we're on the verge of a renaissance, right? So like the whole not safe for work type, like cancel culture, all that stuff, I think we're getting away from that, and I think we're like rounding a curve, right?
Yeah.
And especially with like creators all having control of their own stuff now, like being able to do a Patreon or being able to do this or being able to do this, say whatever they want on stage.
Switch
Like-
to Rumble instead of YouTube. So they can say
Like Shane
whatever.
Gillis is a prime example.
Yes.
Familiar. Dude is on fire and he just says whatever the fuck he wants,
Well,
dude.
and it's crazy too because he was
But
supposed to be on
it's
SNL too, and they completely shut him
But
down.
he said,
Oh,
I'm pretty
yeah.
sure that's
I'm
the-
so proud of you right now.
I'm pretty sure that's the word he said that got him in
Yeah.
trouble. It was an Asian swear word or something, but like, and that's what got him fired. It's like, come on, man, that's funny. Like, it was funny in context. It's like not funny out of context.
Right.
But like, what do you think about like us being possibly on the verge of a renaissance? Do you think that's possible? Being able to make fun of each other again eventually?
I think so, but I also this is how I kind of present it with good friends. Like, you can joke about anything, but it has to be funny.
Has to be funny.
It has to be funny.
Yeah.
And
Tasteful and funny.
absolutely.
Yeah.
So I think that's kind of our motto.
I think I might be a little controversial with how I view things
Okay.
in the comedy world. I think personally that comedians are a little whiny
That's true.
about like how they're, oh my gosh, comedies come to an end. Oh my gosh. And it's like, okay, guys, listen, you're not in war. You're not in the army. You're okay. Calm
Yeah.
down. My opinion about it is that you can joke about anything. You really can. You can say whatever you want. It doesn't mean people have to like you or support you. And I think that's what they're so upset about is like, people
They want to be
don't-
liked.
and it's like, well, if you want to say whatever you want and you want to be like, you can't have it both ways. Okay, if you want to be an asshole, people aren't going to show up or support you, and you might get fired from a job who has that written in their contract that
That's
you can't
true.
say that.
Yeah,
That's true.
Yeah,
So yeah, that's just my opinion about it. You can joke whatever you want. Doesn't mean people are going to be there for
Well, and
you.
like you
Yeah.
guys have like a multicultural group too. Like you got somebody of like multiple races basically in your group. So
Yeah,
like you
age,
can,
sex, race, everything. That's you can come up with creative jokes from many of different angles. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because that's a lot of different walks of life that have seen life in various different
yeah.
angles and
And that's
lights
just
and
how it
stuff.
happened too, which is great. It was very organic. Like
Yeah.
Right.
we have all different ages, and all kinds of stuff. So that's just nice because there's so many different points of views.
Well, and it just gets so many ideas going.
Yeah, I know.
It's been great.
So, what is one of your favorite? I guess we can go one tit for tat, one for the other. So, David first. What was your favorite skit you guys have done so far?
Oh man, that's so tricky.
I already know the answer. I feel like.
God, we've done 28 sketches, so this is going to be tough. But
Is it one that you were in?
I think so. Yeah. Man, there's too many. But there is. Okay, so I'm going to say Emergency is a great sketch. Bri wrote that sketch, and it's about a guy calls 911 because someone's robbing his house, and the 911 dispatcher is like a guy that knows him, and he's like so excited, like, dude, it's Chance, man, what's going on, man? Like, dude, I'm literally like gonna die. And so Bri wrote that sketch, and I had a lot of fun acting in that. And Nick did a great job in that as well. And
Nick
that was
did
just
great.
it. She just did such a good job writing that.
Thank
So,
you. I thought you were going to say Dinner Boy because that was our first sketch
Dinner
that we
Boy.
ever filmed. And it was
Yeah.
fun. It was a blast.
That one was fun. That one's
We
probably
went
the
all
most
out.
fun we filmed. But
Is that
yeah,
your favorite, Bri?
It's not my favorite. I mean, it's like
Yeah.
up there because it was like the first one,
Yeah.
but it was just fun. It looks like a serial killer in it.
Yeah,
And it's like
I am-
non-intentional. Like,
I'm wearing these Jeffrey Dahmer glasses,
Yeah.
and I've got a red robe with no shirt underneath, and I'm in love with dinner. Like that's the whole
Yeah.
joke.
Oh, Dinner
It's-
Boy. Okay, I
Dinner
was about
boy. Yeah, he just
yeah,
loves dinner.
Now it's connecting. Yeah.
And,
the-
yeah.
I'm linking it up.
Yeah.
I thought it was I thought it was Dunner Boy, and I'm like,
Dinner boy. No,
I'm
dinner.
waiting for the punch. I don't know where it's.
Well, so
You have to watch
yeah,
it.
he just calls a buddy of his. He's like, "Hey, what are you having for dinner?" And he gets like turned on by
What his
yeah.
buddy's
Yeah.
describing
getting
for
all-
dinner?
Yeah, and
It's
just like keep
chubbed up.
going. Yeah,
Honestly, it's hard to. The more we explain it, the more it's like.
Yeah.
Pulling out
I
like
don't
a
know.
microwave meal.
go ahead and check
Yeah.
it out though.
Yeah. There actually was one.
But anyway, so Bri, what is
yeah, what's your
the one-
favorite skit?
I don't know if I have like a favorite one, like the end product, but like the one that I love filming was Loaf of Bread because it was like a summer day and it was hot and we were there at like the park almost all day and it
I've
was
seen.
like
Now that I'm on your guys' channel, I've seen
Yeah.
I've seen some stills from this shoot.
yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, that was probably my favorite.
But you guys were like out in the park, and the
Yeah.
premise of this one was
was the executioner had like a conscience, like he didn't think the guy he was executing should be killed. He was like, it's just over. He stole a loaf of bread. Are we sure? Like this isn't like a
there's
mistake. But
murderers out there?
yeah,
Are we married to this execution
Yeah,
idea?
yeah.
Like, where are we at on this,
Yeah.
guys?
but we were all in that one, which was what made it fun.
Yeah, I agree. That one was a
So
lot of fun to do.
How often does that happen? That like you get to involve like most, if not the whole crew? Like,
Not as
does it
often
make
as
it
we'd
more
like.
difficult having like 6 people in a
Scheduling.
video?
Scheduling's a big one. Yeah, we would love to have more sketches where we could involve everyone, but it's scheduling and writing for 2 people's difficult, let alone 8 or 9 people.
Yeah.
So because then someone has to film too.
Yeah.
So
It's hard.
yeah, it is hard, but it's still fun.
What's
Yeah.
it like when you go to like this gas me up and you're like trying to get the gas station to let you film behind the counter?
He owned the gas station. He owns the
Yeah.
So
he literally owns it. So it's like, all right,
yeah,
when you want to
Shazam
film?
in the thumbnail right there. Yeah,
Yeah.
So we've been lucky. We like figure it out.
yeah.
We just figure it
We
out.
figure out locations and get it going.
Yeah.
Do you have a whole section of like ideas in your head? You're like, these are gas station bits. You know what I mean? Like, I would totally be like raking in that.
Well,
Just ride the gas train, dude.
That's a good point. Maybe we should do that.
well, we will write sketches, and we're like, okay, because when we first started writing, we would like write anything. But as we've gone on, like, okay, we need to think about like, is location legitimate here?
Yeah.
Can we use a green
It
screen?
has to be practical when you write it.
Yeah, exactly.
we're not like a huge studio, you know,
Right.
that can do anything.
I know, and like I feel like location would be a huge what's the word I'm looking for? Hurdle that you have to like overcome. You know what I mean? Especially not having like, hey, I don't have $30,000 sitting around to like buy this area for 3 hours. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
or rent this area for 3 hours.
Well, and unfortunately, we've ran into instances where we couldn't get a location, so we used some other location for a sketch. We film it, and it just doesn't turn out well.
Yeah.
Because this location wasn't where it needed to be.
When you guys film it, do you guys sit down as a group to go over like the editing? Because like sometimes like somebody will like lay it out one way, and then somebody's like, well, what if we move this like 10 seconds forward, or like
David and Jake Clark are the ones that mainly edit the videos. And sometimes I think they'll like do like a rough draft and like show it to us.
Every time I edit a sketch, I will send it to them and say, okay, tell me what you like, tell me what you don't like. And they're brutally honest. And
Sucks.
it's the worst.
Do it again.
he's like, I
thing
schedule a
ever.
therapy appointment
Yeah.
the next day.
Yeah, I cry myself to
You
sleep.
know, it's like things like that, you know, you don't think about before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
do you call your mother often?
At least 3 times a day. But
Mom, it's me again. Hey,
lovely.
the guys are being dicks.
I can't write. I can't act. Nobody likes me. I can't even edit.
So-
She agrees.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're a failure.
She's like, yeah, dude, you're shit. Hang
You're
it
a
up.
failure.
Why did I kick you out at 18?
Why'd I kick you out at 12? I mean, it makes sense now.
Get a job, pussy.
I left you at the fire station. Quit calling me. You know?
Yeah.
Dude, anyway, so moving on. So how do you get to I guess like where do you get your expertise of writing? Were you just always a writer like growing up as a kid,
No.
or like no, just
No.
not you could barely read, or like what are we
No,
talking- how bad is it?
I was not actually. I was actually not a very good student in school, but I watched a lot of SNL when I was a kid. My dad had the best of Chris Farley, best of Phil
100%,
Hartman, those
yeah.
guys. So that
Bears.
influenced me. And then as I got older, I got into YouTube and would do sketches and just random stuff on YouTube. But I never wrote anything until probably 2017, 2018. Yeah.
How young do you think you were watching all those? Like,
But you were
best
doing
ofs?
I
Vine
was-
probably, and like
Yeah, I did Vine and stuff. But when I was watching SNL, I mean, I was like 7, 8 years old. So yeah.
Do you remember what you were watching when you were 7 or 8?
yeah, George Lopez wanted to come on.
Oh my
the
gosh.
line.
It's like ingrained.
I was watching a lot of like the Storm Chasers stuff, you know. So
Yeah.
for those of if you're listening and you haven't listened to previous episodes, I grew up in a trailer, and I was always fascinated by tornadoes.
Yeah.
Fascinated and also terrified, because when you grow up in a trailer, like that is the only building that you're in that they're like, hey, there's a tornado coming, get the fuck out of your house.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Yep.
that's the only home that you can live in where they're like, hey dude, shit's hitting the fan, get out of your house. Like,
What's like a YouTube
Yeah.
rabbit hole you guys went down?
oh yeah, that
Oh my
dude.
God.
No, but I watched that as a kid though.
I was really into blindfold fights for like a couple months.
I was into
Blindfold
stickman fights.
Stickman.
Stickman
Yeah.
fights.
Yeah.
Oh,
like just, I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh,
were
like the
like-
drawing stickmans?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know
they were
what you're
like
talking
so
about.
gory, but not.
Oh yeah,
because
they were like cutting their
stickman.
heads
Yeah,
off and stuff.
I remember that.
I was so into it.
Yeah,
I
it was
wanted to
sick,
make
dude.
them on paint, but I couldn't. I didn't have the
Yeah, and look,
resources.
you're not a serial killer. So
See, that's what. Thank
allegedly-
you.
what they say
Yeah.
about kids and violence at an early age, fuck them.
Yeah.
They're wrong, dude. She's not a serial killer.
Yeah,
Actually,
but Brian
there's
grew up
video
playing Call of
evidence.
Duty and went to play Call of Duty. You know?
There's actually video evidence of her being a serial killer, for God's sake. So
Yeah.
that's,
Shit, I
Saturday
stand
morning routine.
corrected. I
Yeah.
stand
Sorry, I'm
corrected.
sure there's other people that that.
Yeah,
They
dude.
Are
say it was
better.
a sketch. I don't
You do put out a Dexter Morgan.
Weren't you
vibe.
possessed by a
Really?
demon at one point?
Oh yeah, that's so long ago, guys. That's something
like
I
3
should have.
exorcisms
We should have
ago.
talked about
Say,
that.
demon
I-
possession?
Right.
That reminds me of Toxic Girlfriend.
Yeah.
Everything. So you're
You got
mentioning
it.
all the stuff that she's already played.
Yeah,
Right.
it's crazy.
I
yeah,
really,
because I'd seen that one. So.
Yeah.
I really liked the girl who sneaks up, and you've been here the whole time.
Oh,
That-
the group chat?
Yeah,
That's one of my
bit,
favorite
Chat.
sketches.
I
Yeah.
fucking love that.
That was
one,
also
dude.
fun to film.
Oh,
we
my
have a lot of
God.
bloopers
That one
from
was
that.
great. And then like Jake's in the background is like, this one's actually funny.
Yeah.
And like, check this out. And they're like, dude, but you really have to leave. Like,
Yeah. Get out of my house.
get the fuck out.
Well, she did so good acting that character. She knew that character, and that made the biggest difference.
Yeah,
So-
'cause she's me.
Yeah.
She is you. I was gonna say, does she
that
remind
was an
you?
experience that I had.
We
2
just
years
had
prior.
the camera there randomly.
Yeah.
I was
Okay.
gonna say, does that remind you of a character that you knew growing up as a kid? But it was you. So
Yeah.
Do you
was
guys have
I.
like a character? So like like eventually we were talking about like the Days Grimm in the beginning when Corey was a part of it. We were talking about going in a skit lane and like had some ideas or whatever.
I think it's a
But,
terrible idea.
we got like this character Dave. Like, do you guys have a specific character that you would like transition and make several videos about? Like you already
Like
have?
a ubiquitous character that you can put in whatever you want.
We've talked about it.
Yeah.
Right?
Hops the Genie is one that I think
Yeah.
could be
Hops
like a
the
good
Genie.
one.
Ooh, you could just bring him in randomly.
Yeah, because Nick did such a good job playing him. It's about a genie who appears after someone opens a bottle of beer, and he can only grant beer related wishes.
Yeah, that's
So,
it.
yeah,
Sorry.
that's the whole thing. But,
That's it.
But yeah, but I could see your group
Heineken
chat
picking you
character
up.
doing that too.
Yeah.
So appearing.
Now,
Yeah.
let's say like a shitty beer company picks you up, like like Hams.
Yeah,
Okay,
I was thinking that too.
so we can all agree that Hams is probably the worst beer on earth.
Pretty bad.
Next to fucking, I don't know, Guinness, whatever. Pick your
Guinness?
whatever,
damn.
dude. I don't know.
PBR. What do we got? Yeah.
Dude, you have to be a Confederate to drink PBR. Dude, no, but yeah, say Hams called you up and they were like, "Hey, man, we love the Hops Genie. We're sold on it."
Yeah.
Do you let Hams like in on
I
that?
have to sell my soul for that.
Yeah.
We're gonna
I'm gonna
be
be like-
represented by the worst beer company.
Yeah, I go from like Hams fucking sucks, like dude,
Yeah, I don't.
fucking
Yeah,
love
I don't
Hams.
give a shit. Yeah, yeah. Are
just
they paying
saying.
us?
They're paying us.
Fuck yeah! I don't care.
You're
I've
like
never even heard of
promoting
it.
them, and like the only thing you can promote is the fact that like after you drink the case of beer, you can recycle all the cans.
I'm
and
gonna
buy
get
another
to
case of
typing. Yeah.
beer.
Well, I'm
Hell
just
yeah.
gonna invite people to parties. Who wants to party? Only beer and Hams. That's the only drink there.
Dude, kegs.
Yeah.
It just
Does it bother
Sending
me?
everybody home with a case.
There you go, guys. Take a keg, go home.
there's your next bit.
Yeah. Thank
No,
you.
shout out to Hams. We'll tag Hams in this video.
Okay, sounds good.
Oh my
We love
god,
you,
dude, I'm
Hams.
fucking giggling like a
No, so
schoolgirl.
you do the genie? You think?
Yeah, I would say so.
It's just like
He sounds
yeah.
like a ubiquitous character
Yeah,
that you can kind of plug.
You can have
in.
multiple sketch ideas from
Yeah.
that one. I think there's a few others too. I can't.
There
think
are a
of
few
them,
others,
but
like your group chat character. I think could be in
Yeah.
more sketches. Too.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
What was her name? What was her actual
Sarah.
name? Sarah was her name. God,
Sarah.
you did do a killer job. I feel like I'm
Thanks.
talking to Sarah right now.
I'm
Like,
sorry. Am I?
You're you're too in character.
we feel. No.
yeah.
But anyways, dude.
Sarah's such a weird name because it can be like such a chill person, or it can be like, hey, my name has an H on the end of it and you forgot it. And it's like,
That's
this is
true.
Starbucks, bro. Like,
Yeah, that would be like a Karen Sarah. That would be a Kara.
yeah.
That would be a Kara.
Kara.
Yeah, for sure. But like someone who's like, no, it's SARA. Wow. Okay.
SARA.
Sorry, dude. You know
Has
what I mean?
3 H's on the end.
Sarah,
Yeah. Triple H.
Yeah.
WCW, dude.
Triple
Shout
H.
out.
back
know.
off. Back off. Yeah.
Anyways, back to the interview. So
dude, but like, so we joked earlier about like the bathtub and the wine or anything like that. Is there anything that like you think about that like
Not a
helps
joke.
you make the comedy flow? Like if you're having like writer's block, do you take a drive randomly?
Yeah. Okay.
Or-
Well, the thing about creativity is like you, for so long, you kind of like rely on the fact that ideas are just going to come to you. But when you have a dry spell, it's like, what are you going to do?
Yeah.
So you kind of have to like force yourself and get into like a rhythm to like force yourself to be creative, which sucks. So you like set a timer for like an hour and you're like, I'm not leaving this until I've written something. And it doesn't even have to be a full sketch. It doesn't have to be a script, just something, you know? And then once you do that, you can kind of like make your brain on command be creative when it usually isn't, which sucks. I hate it, but like you can do that. Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, absolutely.
that sounds terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we
You
love
just chain
it.
your desk yourself to a desk an hour a day.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just like pure silence. You're like in your own thoughts, and like I don't like that.
Yeah.
I'm
I
not a
know.
big fan immediately.
I'm so sorry.
A side note: did you see that Elon's talking about doing like a nuclear powered rocket?
Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
All right,
Just
guys,
nuts.
welcome to ADD First Class. You're
Yeah.
flying with pilot Thomas Grimm, co-pilot Brian Day.
Blasting
dude.
off.
God,
to Mars.
damn.
How did you get to that?
I really don't know.
Okay, so now everyone knows he's Elon Musk is. That's happening, or
Thank you.
Well, he's talking about it. Maybe doing it. It'd be rad. I mean, we got nuclear powered submarines.
How do you
Why not
just like
rockets?
maybe? You're like, I don't know, maybe I'll get to it.
Yeah, we're tossing around the idea. You
You
know,
know, handing atoms back and forth.
That's
you know?
dumb.
we're thinking about time travel. We're not really taking anything serious right now. Oh,
First,
Elon's
yeah,
just
first
like, let me
steps.
think of a shitty idea and see how many people believe that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
And
think
it
about
works.
visiting 5 planets before the end of the year. Come
And it,
see me.
yeah, it works.
Yeah.
So he
In a
keeps
different solar system.
keeps
And
tricking
Elon's
people.
taking a shit at 3 a.m. and
Yeah.
everybody's believing him. You know what I mean? They're like, "Oh fuck, we're going to 5 planets in 4 years."
Dude, it's gonna happen. It's Elon, bro.
we're going to all the planets.
It's gonna be huge.
So little time.
These other planets, they don't know. They don't know.
They're not as good.
They're not
as
ready
we
for the
are.
terraforming.
We're a third world planet, folks.
Can we? Do you know a good Trump impersonator?
Yeah, actually, Jamie Foxx does one of the best.
I know.
Trump impressions I've ever heard.
But do you personally know someone? I feel like if
David
you,
does it all the time.
yeah,
Right here, you're looking at him. Right here.
So many people
yeah,
show against what we're doing for good friends.
his hands are what
So
sell
small.
it.
So like
dude.
he owns like
They're so
like
big.
a real estate company, right?
Ooh.
Donald Trump.
The Trump
Oh,
organization.
fuck.
Could you do something like on him selling houses? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like in the early days.
Well, we've
like,
talked about doing sketches like with doing impressions, but
Yeah.
we haven't really done one yet.
Yeah, I think with like the Trump stuff, it's like you kind of want to stay away from
Yeah.
stuff that's already been done.
yeah,
a
but you could do it
million
to the
times.
opposite side as well. You know.
Yeah, like, Biden, come on, what are we doing? Yeah, my buddies and I have a joke where like Biden just goes up somewhere. It's like, folks, it's not delivery, it's DiGiorno. You know? And folks, it's happening. It's not delivery, it's DiGiorno.
Come on, man.
What are we doing?
Come on, man.
Come on.
Why is it like every famous person like gets involved with pizza before they burn out too? You
That's
know what I
true,
mean?
man. Look at Peyton Manning. Shout out,
true.
dude.
Isn't he replaced by like Shaq now?
Yeah.
Shaq's really just
Shaq's
coming back
doing
into that
everything.
He does
hook, you know what I mean?
everything.
He does so much.
The general.
He's booked.
Yeah, I think he's coming on the podcast next
about
week.
to do.
See what I mean?
Yes,
Dude,
dude.
he's about
That's
to do
awesome.
hams. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, yeah.
With Hops the Genie. So,
Full circle.
Full
Dude,
circle.
circle.
100%. If you need a stand-in, he's played a genie before, and he'll
That's
do it
true.
again.
Oh,
Yeah, those
shit.
red boots everybody's wearing, those are just Shaq shoes.
Yeah.
You know, repurposed.
Dude, so anyway, okay, we've been doing this now steady for a year, 12 months. You've been going real fucking hard, super hard, so hard, probably the hardest.
Yeah.
Yep.
What's a lot of hard, I know. Where is this going?
That is a good question.
Is that a Jake question, or do you have, like, personally, let's do it that way. Like, personally, if you could choose what happens to Good Friends Comedy moving in the future, like your dream outcome, what is it for you, and what is it for you?
We like doing what we're doing right now, and we hope to continue that. But the biggest thing that we want to do at some point is get more involved with the community, with Evansville in general. And that's kind of where I see it going. What do you think, Bri?
Yeah, no, same. I think becoming like Indiana famous. That's like cool as that sounds, you know.
Fucking
Just
sick.
yeah, just something. So sorry, I know big dreams.
There's your dad.
Yeah, well, coming
Yeah.
from Kentucky, you can only hope to
I
be
know, no,
Indiana
like
famous,
literally,
right?
this is an upgrade.
Yeah, you are winning right now.
I
You're
know.
batting
I'm doing
1,000.
awesome.
You're doing
Thank
great.
you.
You are on the right side of whatever river you came from.
Yep. River.
Be honest, there's
Yeah.
a couple here. You know what I mean? I don't want to just assume. You never want to assume.
Nope.
But anyways, so you come to Indiana. Now you're on the winning team, but you just think that being Indiana famous is kind of where you want to be?
It's not really Indiana famous, but like whenever I came here, I didn't have anything like this to go to, and that's why I reached out. And so I would just like to have this for future people wanting to get into comedy, to have this to get
So
into.
you guys go into like
Another step, you know.
stand-up comedy open mics, like Lamasco's
We
used to do
have.
open mics, and so does Boca, but they're more like bands, and then like every now and then you get a comedian, but
Yeah.
then there's actually one in Newburgh.
Jennings Street? Is it
Yeah, I
Jennings
think
Street?
so.
Yeah.
Where Chris Izzy and
Jennings
Yeah.
Street is fucking sick.
It's
Down in the
actually a
basement.
great venue.
Yeah.
I
down there.
love that spot,
Yeah.
dude. And it's like
awesome.
you get like 60 people in there. It's pretty
Yeah.
decent, or
Yeah, it's
maybe
awesome.
100. I can't remember where they peak out.
1,000. So.
Yeah, it's actually 1,200. Yeah, all in
Yeah.
one basement. You're goddamn
Yeah.
right in that basement.
Yeah, I've been there a few times for stand-up shows, but like I've said before, like Nick Harris, he does stand-up on
Have
a
you guys-
regular basis. He's really good.
What's his last name?
Harris.
Yeah.
Harris. Have to
He's
look
really-
him up.
yeah, he's
Nick,
good.
I'm coming for you.
Yeah.
Have
All
you
right.
guys, have you guys been to the Simplicity shows? Have you guys been to one of those yet?
I feel like I've seen the flyers.
I hear them on the radio. I see
The
'em all
furniture
time.
store?
Yeah, they have. They
Oh,
have.
yeah.
I've
I have
seen,
heard of them.
yeah, I've seen
Yeah.
like,
It's this weekend it's either this weekend that we're in currently or the next upcoming weekend. They're having one of the guys from Bob and Tom come in.
Oh yeah,
and he's like a musician comedian.
That's cool.
I don't know if it actually happened or I'm not plugging this
Weird
at
Al
all.
Yankovic.
Yeah.
I'm not doing a great
Weird
job.
Al is
so.
coming to town.
I thought,
yeah.
didn't he come once already? Did he not? Weird Al?
Weird,
He had
Weird
to
Al was here
cancel, I
last
thought.
year. No, he was
Coming
here.
back.
Yeah, he's coming back.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Well,
dude.
I'm a
The
big
movie
Weird
was
Al fan.
good.
Hashtag Easter. So so you guys think that you would possibly, I don't know, like I feel like if it were me and I was a part of something like this, like Good Friends, which this is you guys are crushing it as an organization, like putting these videos out, like it's really great
Well,
content.
and it's put together well on the YouTube.
I feel like,
YouTube and everything.
I feel like if it were me, I'm putting your shoe on my foot, even though I have really big feet. That if I were in this, my goal would be to like get recognized and like get put somewhere. You know what I mean? Like, hey guys, Good Friends was dope, but I'm getting picked up for whatever. And then you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you think you have anybody in the group like that that's like their aspiration is to like get the fuck out of here? You know what I mean?
I think Oliver, like we went over our goals like late last year of what we wanted, and we just want to like put our name more out there and like show up to events and stuff.
Yeah.
Not only just to put our name, but like to support other people
100%.
doing stuff like us, you know.
Yeah.
We have business cards. I'm at like every festival in the summertime, like being like buying stuff from booths and handing them my card or the card and stuff.
Take my
It's like,
card.
please, yeah.
I think I'm gonna start
yeah.
pushing the young and established, like adopting a kid. Like, you guys want a kid?
Oh shit, dude. Yeah. Do you want a kid?
I want.
We
I
got him for the
do
low.
I?
Yeah. Do you just want a child? Like you can rent one.
not
I'm joking.
right now.
I don't know how it works.
It's like a sponsorship.
Yeah, it's a sponsorship.
Oh.
You like pay for their book bags and stuff.
That's
I
so
get
nice. I
I
would
get-
love to do
awesome,
that.
actually.
Yeah.
Do they
Yeah.
actually have to
That's
live with
actually
you?
really cool.
No, they don't have
Do
to.
they
live with
actually have to
They go. They go to separate houses.
adopt them?
I'm on board with that then. Yeah, I was
Buy a
on.
backpack, adopt a kid. You do
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, potato, tomato. You
Yeah.
get it.
We were talking about. We were talking about adopting one, sponsoring one, whatever you want to call it,
Yeah, don't say adopting. That comes out weird.
kidnapping one.
Yeah,
Oh,
spot.
okay.
And we were gonna deck them out in like the Days Grimm merch, but then we were like, "Yo, like you can't be having kids rep like an 18
Right.
plus episode."
That's
Yeah,
wrong.
that sounds illegal.
That's
Like there are
morally
laws
not
put
right.
in place for that to not happen.
But Good Friends Comedy, you could do that. You know what I
Probably,
mean?
yeah. We could probably.
Yeah, it's not illegal
A podcast,
for us.
no, but for us, yeah.
Yeah.
Rules for
100%.
thee, but not for me.
Right on.
Yeah, for sure. No, Young and Established, though. We just had him on. Referenced last week's episode, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure, dude. That guy, Courtney, dude. Have you guys heard of Young and Established?
No,
They're
I
fucking
haven't.
sick, dude.
Really?
They're fucking sick. Dude, they have like, he bought an old family video store and like just like decked it out in like foosball tables, like giant chess boards, like hopscotch, whatever, fucking table tennis, all kinds of crazy shit.
Wi-Fi, washer and dryers,
Washer,
food
dryer,
pantry.
Wow.
refrigerators. Yeah, he's got a pantry. Dude,
That's amazing.
And then like at 4 o'clock, they basically open their doors, or 3 o'clock, and like it's an after school thing, and they let the kids come in from basically after school to hang out until it's like whenever they want,
They
basically.
raise money for put a washer and dryer in like almost all of EVSC schools.
So nice.
7, 6 or 7.
That's
Wow.
almost all
His
of them.
goal is
Yeah,
to
that's-
hit every school in
Oh,
Vanderburgh
wow.
County.
That's
yeah.
so
That's
nice.
awesome.
No,
Yeah.
I've never heard of
He's
him before.
fucking rad.
Wow.
Yeah, Courtney Johnson. Dude's a fucking stud. But yeah, we just had him on last week. So anyway, shout out to him. I don't know, man. So I guess I don't know.
So, like, what are you guys doing to promote Good Friends Comedy? Is like
Ooh,
what
yeah,
I was getting
promotion's a
at by
good
like
question.
kidnapping a kid. You know what I mean? Holding him for
Holding
ransom.
people hostage.
Maybe let's stop saying the word kidnapping. I'm
Yeah.
getting
Yeah.
uncomfortable.
We're not going to do that.
Just want to be clear about that. So
We're not holding anyone hostage.
No.
there are no firearms involved.
No.
But anyways, so promotion. What do you guys do? Do you guys believe in paid ads? Are you like linking up with other YouTube channels, other comedy groups that are doing stuff? Like, how do you promote yourself?
You know, we're going to have that conversation on Tuesday.
No, that's such a good idea.
Yeah,
We're gonna
actually.
take that
Yeah.
and yeah. Well, one thing that we're doing, one thing that we kind of have like planned is that we want to do like improv. So like go to like either an open mic or like a show or something and do that, because I feel like it sticks with people a lot more when you're like there in person and live,
Oh yeah.
versus just like you
think, like,
seeing it
The
on
Civil Theater, right?
Civic Theater.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the Civic.
the
Theater.
Civil War?
Yeah, the
Where
Civil.
are you
Close.
going, dude? Where are you right now? Dude, sometimes he'll smoke
Dude.
before we record, and I'm like, "Hey, dude, are you fuck?" I gotta
Bring it back.
like,
Yeah.
I gotta
Bring it back.
bring him back in.
On a
Yeah,
different
come
level,
back, come
man.
back, come back.
That's all good.
Flashlight in his eyeballs.
Right, I'm like, it's in the glove box. I'm sorry. And I'm like, oh shit, wait, no.
Not in the car.
No, but no, and you did mention that you like during the summer you go basically everywhere and hand out business cards. That's a huge thing.
Yeah,
that's a
and
big
we
deal.
follow like online. We follow like a lot of local places. But actually, all of our like follow list is like people from around here, and we're going to a film. What's it called? A premiere.
a film premiere,
premiere
yeah.
Friday.
No,
for
you're not.
Thomas.
For
Yeah.
Factors.
I'm going there.
Okay. Yeah.
He's been on the show.
Yeah.
Thomas Bernardin. Shout
I
out, buddy.
listened to it. Yeah.
See you
He's
on the
great.
17th, broski. I'm gonna
By
be
this
there.
time, it is already probably available on some streaming platform out there.
Yeah, 100%. By now, this event has already happened, so
Yeah.
you already missed out. Sorry, folks. Also, I'm thinking about wearing my cutoff jorts.
You
I don't
should.
know if
Hell
that's.
yeah.
I don't know if that's what
I
some
hope
would
it's
say
cold that
appropriate or finger guns.
I don't see a dress code.
But
so.
yeah, I
What
don't
you gotta
think
do, man.
we got a gala coming up or a gala coming up, whatever, however the hell you say it. And I'm gonna actually have to dress up for that for Courtney Johnson's event. So I'm thinking the film premiere, I might just like fucking
Keep it chill.
dress it down, you know,
Right.
wear minimal clothing.
Right.
I feel like it's optional.
No, so like, are you guys thinking about attending like a theater group or whatever, and like maybe picking up a person or two from there in exchange for like some
Yeah.
Yeah, just swap people, humans.
Yeah.
Well, what if somebody like comes in with like an idea for something, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
And they
well,
just wanna
that's
be involved in
another
that one
thing.
skit.
I think we want people to help, like who want to help with like production stuff, so like shoots and stuff.
Yeah.
We want like more people involved because one, it's hard for us to like juggle everything, and we also just want to have opportunities for people to like come in and like learn and get experience. We keep it super chill, like on sets, but like we want, you know, I don't know, anyone who
And it's
doesn't have
so hard in
experience.
Evansville to find like a kid that's like wanting to learn these things. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it's not. Yeah,
Yeah,
It's like
that's
social
true.
media.
But I mean, you know, Michaela, that's in our group, had never done anything comedy
Yeah,
related
no.
before, and now she's been in this group for a year.
Yeah.
So you never know. Never
Yeah.
know
So we
who's
had-
interested.
We had on the episode Swamp Eyes. I can't remember his real name right now, but he works for like 3P Marketing,
Something's
and they
wrong.
made a
yeah.
game called like Horrible Plots or something along those lines. And it's like you draw 3 cards and you got to
Yeah.
piece together something. So you guys do like improv games or
we
something.
have
along those
that
lines,
card
or?
game. I think. I
I
don't know.
feel like we know so
Yeah.
many of the same people. Like we're already like you guys are inside me.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. In other, yeah, in so many words, yeah.
Unfortunately,
Oh yeah.
I've been there.
Done that.
Yeah, dude. Honestly, but I gave consent when you guys got here, so it's not like anything weird.
For the record, he did.
Thank you.
Yes. Thank you so much.
She said thank you. No, but like I feel like we do know a lot of the same people. But yeah, he came out with that killer card game where you like, how does it work? Because I haven't played it yet. I have it up in my my other office.
Yeah. No, like I was saying, you just draw cards and it's like, this is a plot, this is whatever, this is, and you go
And you
like,
basically build off of it, right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
like other people have cards and they just like help build this
Yeah, but you
storyline.
guys
Yeah.
play like games or something along those lines.
we
still, right?
we do improv
Yeah.
now, like in the beginning of every meeting, but we haven't played like that card game yet. But I want to. I have it.
Yeah, that'd be
It's
fun.
so thick too.
You guys should
Like,
play
Yeah.
Mrs. Mumble. Have you ever played that?
What is it?
What?
Mrs. Mumble.
No.
Mrs.
Like you
Mumble.
curl your lips in and you talk like this, and you got to try to make this person laugh
That's
and
fun.
like show their teeth. And if they show their teeth, they lose. And you just like go
Oh,
around.
okay. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fun back in the day, you know.
Yeah.
You did not
We
have
could do that.
any-
Write that down, David.
Yeah.
Shut that down, secretary. Yeah, dude. I don't know, man. So, have either of you guys done like solo stand-up gigs by yourselves?
No, I have not.
I think Nick is the only one that's really
Nixon,
done
would
stand
you guys
up.
either consider it?
I'm actually so nervous.
Yeah, I'd probably do it.
It's no different.
You
than having
should.
done
You
it
do
yet.
great. I think most people in the group would do great. I
Yeah,
don't
I
think I
agree.
would. I don't
No,
think I'm that.
I think you would be just fine, actually. But
I
you're
don't know
your
about
own biggest critic.
I'm also not that like I love watching stand up. Stand up is so great.
Oh
I
my
just
God.
don't know if I'm passionate enough to like do it to like
To
stick
torture
with it.
yourself in front of that many people.
Yeah,
get
I
it.
want to do it at least
What
once.
are like
though.
some of your favorite stand-up comedians?
Oh man, I like Ricky Gervais is really good. Dave Chappelle has always been really, really
He's
Bill
the villain.
Burr.
Yeah, he's
He's
the
so
goat.
good.
Bill Burr is.
Bill Burr. Yeah, Bill Burr is great.
He's so he's so mad at everything.
Yeah.
I know,
he's
and
like
the-
my inner voice.
He's so good though.
He like finds a way to make you mad at the same
Yeah.
shit. That
Yeah.
I feel
you
it.
know,
Yeah.
and you're like, man, I wasn't
I
even.
never
thinking-
even thought of that before.
I
Yeah.
wasn't even
Yeah.
thinking about people
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
stopping
He's
too
so
early at a
great.
yellow light. But yeah,
Yeah,
fuck
you know
those
what?
people.
yeah.
You know,
Yeah, that's a good point.
yeah,
Fuck him.
Yeah.
immediately. He's like
Yeah.
starting his own cult, I think.
I like,
Dude,
like,
he's just
Jim
funny
Jeffries.
though. He's just normal. That's what I like about
Jim
him.
Jeffries, he likes
Hilarious.
I
Tom
love.
Segura.
Yeah, Tom Segura's good.
He's very funny.
I like how many times Jim Jeffries says "cunt." I love the word
such a great
"cunt."
word.
I'm a big fan, and like because it's from his, it's like from his society that's just like
Yeah.
that's like their bitch.
Speaking of which, we're ordering kangaroo this
Yeah.
year to eat.
Oh yeah, dude. Have you guys ever had? What's the weirdest food do you think you've ever eaten?
Oh,
Dried squid.
yeah, that's pretty
Like
weird.
Had that
dehydrated
loaded.
squid?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's good.
What about you?
Shark. I've had
Shark?
shark before. Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Mine was bear,
Bear. Was that good?
black bear.
Was it?
Yeah, it was fun. Cooking on a grill. Be careful.
Yeah.
It's greasier than you would
I was
think.
gonna say it's got a lot of fat on
it's
there
a deep
too, right?
red meat though. When you look at the cut,
Yeah.
like or when you look at it was ground when we cooked it. We made burgers or whatever, but it was deep dark red, and I
Yeah.
was like, "Oh, that's so rich, and it's gonna be beautiful." But it was like really greasy, like
Interesting.
greasier than you would anticipate.
Sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
when you see it. Yeah, bear was pretty legit. What do you think the weirdest one is you've had?
I cooked cow tongue like last week.
I've had cow tongue.
That's not weird.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Shout out to Los Bravos. They have lingua. I did not know that
Yes.
until the other day.
Yes, I love lingua.
Yeah,
What's
so
the-
that's
very
cow
good.
tongue, basically.
Cow tongue.
Yeah,
Okay.
cow
Very tender,
tongue.
delicious.
Yeah, lingua is like the Hispanic, obviously how you say tongue, but
Yeah.
like they have
Yeah.
their own special way they prepare it. I don't know what that is.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
But it's very good.
Yeah.
Very
I
good.
brought like the bear and like my family's hunters, so I've had like a lot of meat. Would you eat a horse?
That's a good question.
No.
Actually, yeah, let's go there. This is
I
going to get really
wouldn't.
weird. What's
No.
the weirdest meat you would eat? Or what's one animal you've always thought about eating, but you're
Yeah.
like, he's going to be like human. That's what I was thinking the whole time.
Man, listen, if it were end times, probably
end
horse
times?
is fine.
I'd give it a shot.
Dinosaur would be good if it were still around. Mammoth.
Ooh, they're
Dr.
bringing the
Chew.
mammoth back.
I'm just saying. They bring the mammoth back.
Hell
I know
yeah.
what I'm
Shout
eating.
out.
So.
Shout
If
out
they
to
let
them.
you, you know
yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah, those sick bastards.
Like
better
just
let
clone
me
another
mammoth.
one already.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Where's our food? Come on.
What about for you, Bri?
What's the weirdest animal you think you would
I
eat?
think I've already eaten
She's
the
like, I
weirdest
think I'm going
animal.
vegan now.
Yeah,
Like-
it makes me sad. I don't like thinking I don't know. I'm weird about animals and stuff. I've eaten lamb, and that's like I'm good.
Lamb is.
I'm all right.
What do they
I would
call
fuck up
lamb?
any
Lamb
animal.
has like a name to it. It's like a chef name.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like
shoot.
how deer is venison.
Veal? No,
Veal.
veal.
I think
No,
it's veal.
that's
I
something
thought that was
else.
a baby cow.
It's not veal.
That's a baby.
Veal
That's
is baby
sad.
cow.
I
God
should
damn
know
it.
better. I've
God
watched
damn
Hell's
it.
Kitchen.
Damn it,
No,
that's sad.
there's we had a guy on.
Mutton.
Yeah,
Mutton.
There
Right.
it is.
We,
Yeah,
we had a guy on that was talking about in
Show me
the
mutton.
India area. Where'd he go? In the Philippines.
Show me the mutton.
Show me the.
It's like it's a chicken egg, and a chicken egg hatches at like 28 days, and you eat this thing at 27 days.
Jesus
Oh my
Christ.
God.
I
Fuck.
didn't even
It's
have
like
a
fully
chance.
firmed bird that's like
Yeah,
baked in
not
there.
gonna eat that.
Yeah, he's a pastor. He came on. Did you say that?
Yeah.
And I missed it. So, anyways, this pastor. Shout out to God. I'm blanking on names.
Matt
right now.
Murphy
Matt
from-
Murphy, Running Water. Really great dude. But yeah, he said he was in Southeast Asia, and they do that there. And like he was like, yeah, I put it in, and the guy said, you're
two-biter.
gonna chew, and
A
you're gonna
two-biter?
yeah. He was like, you're gonna hear some crunchy stuff. That's the bones in the beak.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. It's like
He's like, don't worry. It's just the bones in the
it'll
beak.
pass,
It's like,
though.
what?
There's nothing else to worry
Yeah.
about. There's no preservatives in there.
It's
Yeah.
just the beak. No, but they're so young though that like at that age the bones
No
are still hollow.
microplastics.
So it's like it's not
Yeah,
gonna hurt
it's true.
you.
All right,
Yeah.
another one.
Oof.
One duck-sized horse or 100 horse-sized ducks. Which one are you fighting?
The one duck-sized horse. So a fucking 1,000-pound duck.
Quacks
or-
like a motherfucker. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Dude, quacks and fucking windows shatters. Teeth the size of a goddamn
Yeah.
katana.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because ducks have
Corkscrew
teeth.
dick the size of a Ford Escape.
They do have corkscrew dicks. I did not know that.
Oh.
I did.
Yeah, shout out to the duck.
I knew that.
Shout out to the duck dick.
more you know.
Then and then your other option is or fight that one thing or fight what was it 100?
Yeah.
100 duck-sized horses.
Probably the 100 duck-sized horses.
Thank you. My point is proven.
What would you
The
say?
100? No, I'm fighting the one because I think we could all band together and take it down. If all those
No, it's just
shits
you.
started
No, it's
climbing
just
up,
you. This is Gladiator.
I could still do it. I'm not scared.
Okay, now I will tell you why you're wrong. And I feel as though this is a need. I have to tell everyone that picks the one duck. This thing is 1,000 pounds. It's going to murder you. It can kill you from land, air, and sea. This motherfucker is unstoppable.
It doesn't matter. You find a wooded area, you run in, you sharpen a stick. Their skin's not very thick. You can totally fuck up a horse-sized duck.
Dude.
Yeah.
No, I'm telling you right now, the 100 duck-sized horses is your best bet because all you have to do is jump into water and they're done.
How many angry chihuahuas can you fight?
Oh, I get it. They're not ducks.
Yeah,
They're horses.
Yeah, they're duck-sized horses.
Also, that made me sad. Maybe I don't want to do it because I don't want.
Right.
Maybe I'd rather die than Maybe that's it.
How many angry chihuahuas are you fighting?
Oh man, I'd be dead before I do that.
You couldn't fuck up a
No,
chihuahua?
I don't think
I like
could.
chihuahuas.
I like dogs.
You wouldn't. They're trying to kill you, and you're just gonna
Yeah,
let
I
them?
still
Yeah.
I like them that much. Yeah.
One chihuahua's trying to kill you. That's all it takes.
Yeah. No. Animal lovers.
Yeah.
I'm definitely an animal lover, but I'm also very pessimistic, and I feel like that drives a lot of violence. So I'm just like, I'm ready to murder at any given point.
Oh my God. Okay.
All the time. So I just stay ready, man. So I'm waiting for that 1,000-pound duck to show up someday, dude. I don't know, man. So what do we think about? You want to roll into the? So for
what's next for Good Friends Comedy?
Yeah, do you have moving forward? What's next?
So we're writing new sketches. We're getting into that. We do have a couple that we're having in the works, but hopefully we'll be releasing something maybe by the end of this month or by March. So
Yep.
And
Coming soon.
then do you have any advice for people like wanting to do something similar or
comedy or video recording or producing or anything?
Yeah, you just
Any
got to
aspect.
do it.
Yeah,
you
just
just
do
have, no matter how much it sucks, you just have to keep doing it because no matter how good you get, you're still going to write shit and film shit that sucks. But like, there's going to be that one little gold nugget in the midst of all the shit that's going to be great and makes it all worth it. So just do it.
yeah.
Yeah, who was the guy that did the motivational video?
talking about the cell phone from Jurassic Park?
No, the motivational video where he just did way too much coke and he just fucking got on camera and he was like, "Fucking do it,
Joey Diaz?
fucking do it."
Wait, is that Shia LaBeouf?
Shia LaBeouf.
LaBeouf,
do
there
it.
is.
That one
He's
guy.
like, "Hey, don't be a pussy, fucking do it." And
Yeah.
he's like yelling at you.
Yeah.
You're like, "Man, I'm fucking inspired."
Yeah.
Did you ever hear about that project? That was for
Oh yeah.
it was a college kid that he was helping.
Yeah. And there was a bunch of scripts that were like that people could use public
A lot of
domain.
people-
Yeah,
Yeah, a lot
imagine
of-
like a Make-A-Wish
Yeah.
kid that's like, yo, I want to see Shia LaBeouf.
Jeez, I'm so glad we jumped off this bridge together.
You know what I mean? Like some...
Yeah, okay, guys.
He's
hear
like,
me
yo,
out. Hear me out.
I
There's
just
a
want to
kid
see
dying.
Elton John perform on acid, and that's my dying wish. Or like, you know what I mean? Like some celebrity.
Well, then
on-
he
He'd
was
do
born,
it.
born in the wrong era. You know.
Dude, he did Tiny Dancer on mushrooms like 14,000 times, bro. Should have been born in the 50s, my dude. But no, okay. So for the both of you, and you guys can answer, David, I guess you can go first since we'll follow trend, and then we'll go to Bri. Throughout this adventure that you've both been involved in, really, since 2020, early 2021.
Yeah.
In this venture, has there been what was the darkest moment of this venture so far, and then what more importantly, what helped pull you out of that dark
Or
moment?
was there like there ever a moment you wanted to quit where like you
Hang it
people
up.
aren't showing up and you're just like,
Hang it
man,
up.
fuck this,
Yeah,
you
I'm
know,
done.
or like what kept you?
So that's a good question. I think the thing that's ironic about Good Friends is that we have,
Good friends.
we from doing and starting this, we've all become good friends. We talk about writer's block, and for me personally, I'm very hard on myself if I can't think of anything creative or write anything creative. But that's why it's good to, like, for me, I confide in these guys, and we talk, and that's always helped me. I haven't had a super dark time yet where I want to quit, and I hope I don't ever have that. But you just got to pull forward, communicate with each other, and just talk if you're struggling. And again, what the advice that we give is, you just have to do it. You have to write. You have to just do it. And sometimes it might turn out crappy, and that's okay. Don't take it personally. You'll get better from that. So that's my advice.
What about
Yeah,
you?
100%. And then Bri, for you, darkest moment, and then kind of what pulled you through it in this last couple of years doing Good Friends?
Yeah, I don't think there's been a dark moment within Good Friends where I've wanted to quit, like Good Friends specifically, but definitely like all comedy in general. Just like hang it up. What I did was I ranted about it, and then I just went to sleep. And then I woke up, and if I still felt that way, I just like ranted about it again, and I went to sleep again. And then I woke up, and then I felt differently about it.
What do you mean ranted?
Like to my fiance who's here in the room, I would just like, just say stuff that he doesn't believe, like I'm not going to make it. I'm not going to be able to do all of this, and just like get it off. I got it off my chest, and then I felt better, and then I just went to sleep. And then I woke up, and I just kept going, and I just kept writing. And I don't know, there's like no like one thing that I just like really pulled myself out of it. I just kind of kept crawling through it, I guess, until I was able to stand up.
I'm shocked by the amount of people is that what you were about to say?
I was going to say the sleep thing. So like there's people that like some people sleep and it's just like a depression thing and they never get up. But then there's also like some of the people that have the highest brain function, like these top chess players or Elon or people like that. Like they sleep more than like normal people would. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Like, they
Sleep
take
is so
naps
great.
in the middle of the day.
Yeah, like,
they'll do
it
all
helps.
sorts of things. Brian's not a nap person.
I don't nap. I'm going to be very honest with you
That's
guys.
okay.
I run very low on sleep, very high on caffeine, and also very high on violence all the time. Just 100% ready to go.
I'm jealous, but that's great.
Yeah, I just stay vigilant, man. I just torture myself.
Knife in hand, just ready to go.
Stay vigilant, and I torture myself and everyone around me.
That horse-sized duck really got
Dude,
really
I'm
got
ready
to you.
for it.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Did you know ducks have teeth? And
Yeah,
could you
I didn't know
imagine the
that.
tooth
No.
size on a fucking 1,000-pound
Bri,
duck?
you would
So
be
cute.
dead then. You'd
So
be dead
cute.
if you're going to fight this giant duck.
You think
I'd be
you're
like,
running in
"Aw."
the woods, dude?
You know?
This 1,000-pound duck is going to be chewing trees down, dude.
No.
You're
could-
fucking insane.
I've never seen a duck go after a stick.
Oh my god, whatever, dude.
Not yet.
Erroneous on both accounts. Anyways, dude, I can't thank you guys enough. You could have been doing anything for the last couple hours. I know that, and we brought a crew in today. We got a whole gang of folks in here. I don't know gang's the best noun to use, but it sounds provocative and maybe slightly violent, but I like it. So anyways, we got a whole gang of folks in here. You guys could have all been doing anything for the last couple hours, but you came in and talked to us, and I greatly appreciate it. Tell Jake we want him to come in here.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
thank you so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is
No,
great.
seriously, man. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
It's been really great to get to know you guys, and it's been really great to hear what's coming up for Good Friends Comedy. And with that, the last couple minutes is all for you guys. So, shout outs to friends, family, or, events you got coming up or whatever. So,
Yeah. Well, we want to thank all the Good Friends members.
Yes,
Right?
yeah, definitely.
So let's name them off.
All 8 of
Yeah,
them.
okay, I'm going to do it again.
All right.
Jake Jones,
Jay Clark,
Michaela Nykum,
Giuseppe Raza,
Nick Harris,
David Bohrnstedt,
Corey Day,
Brianna Gibson.
Jake Clark. Did we already say
I
him?
already said that, man.
Fuck, who are we missing? David Bohrnstedt?
I already said that.
Fuck me, dude.
And God.
Yes.
Just kidding.
no, also, shout out to the big guns upstairs, dude. Have you ever been hit by a nun?
Not yet.
Anyways,
What?
moving forward, this has been another thrilling episode of the Days Grimm, guys. My name is Brian Michael Day.
My name is Thomas Grimm.
Dude, this is Good Friends Comedy. This is David. This is Bri. Thank you guys so much for coming in. God bless you.
Thank you.
guys.
Thank you.
That's a wrap. Crushed it.
Ooh, I'm sweating.
That's a wrap.
Yeah,
Makes me want to.
I know. So, Jared, dude, it was way worse than I thought it was.
Hey guys, if you liked what you heard today, there will be a new episode next Tuesday, as well as every Tuesday at 6 a.m. So hit that subscribe button and let your phone do all the work for you.